Good evening and welcome to Monticello High School, where we are about to get underway with our junior varsity girls basketball game featuring the visiting Midland Eagles from Wyoming, Iowa against the Monticello Panthers. Midland comes in here with a record of 7-5, being coached by Sarah Fishwild, assisted there by Jason Soper and Nathan Becker. And Monticello carries a record of 13-3 so far. Panthers coached by Chuck Welsh, assisted by Corey Raker. So we're going to jump right into it here. My name is Pete Temple. I will bring you all the action for this game. And taking a look at the starting lineups, looks like Madison Butterworth is going to jump for the Panthers, number 22. And she is jumping against Jaden Gatz, number 12, for the Midland Eagles. Panthers win the jump. And out there for Monticello, Keziah McQuillan, number 2, Reagan Schneider, number 34, Katie Rohr, number 24, Bree Stahlberg, number 52, and Madison Butterworth, 22. I'll get you Midland's people in just a minute. Here's Amaya Terrell quickly down the court for the Eagles, and we have a foul called against Katie Rohr. So Amaya Terrell, number 10, number 12, Jaden Gatz, number 14, Olivia Smith, number 24, Hannah Fishwild, and number 30, Gracie Franzen are on the floor for the Midland Eagles wearing the black uniforms. Pass stolen here by Keziah McQuillan. She brings it up, passes all the way across to Katie Rohr. Corner for Schneider. No score early going of this one. Panthers in the home whites. Butterworth double teamed underneath. Nice pass there to Bree Stahlberg, and she scores. Brianna Stahlberg gets the Panthers on the board. First 2 points of this game. This is Amaya Terrell. She sees some action with that Midland varsity team too at times. Pass up high, but Terrell went up and got it. Drives it in, now gets it over to Franzen, and Franzen makes a three-pointer. Gracie Franzen from the right corner puts Midland ahead here, 3-2. Reagan Schneider has the ball, now Bree Stahlberg. And Katie Rohr now, and in the corner for Schneider, went all the way across. Rohr tries to get it inside for Butterworth. Shot is off the front of the rim. Loose ball, McQuillan comes up with it. Pass in there to Stahlberg, kicks it back out. Rohr tries from three-point range. Off the rim and no good. Rebound there by Franzen. But now the ball's stolen and Rohr scores. Katie Rohr off that steal. Puts Monticello back in front here, 4-3. Here's a drive for Gatz. And the ball comes loose. McQuillan comes up with it to Schneider, to Rohr. Rohr tries one again. This one's no good, and rebounded by the Eagles. And Terrell comes away with it. That rebound was by Olivia Smith. But now a steal for Rohr, and here's Schneider all alone. And up and in with the layup. Reagan Schneider gets her first 2 points. Got a timeout already being called here by the Eagles with the score 6-3. Monticello in front, 4:27 to go in the first quarter. And just a reminder on the scoreboard that you're looking at, they both say MHS, but Monticello is the one on the bottom as the home team. The MHS on top is Midland. So Panthers leading 6-3 here in this first quarter. So wow, a lot of end-to-end action here in this one. Pretty fast pace. And some exciting basketball being played, and looks like it could be a competitive game here between these two. Both coming in with winning records. No substitutions yet that I could see. Midland to pass the ball in, trailing by 3. Panthers with full court pressure. So the pass went in, and Back out off Midland. Monticello gets the ball back. Schneider, Butterworth with a quick shot. That's a little bit short. Franzen went for the rebound. And Butterworth reached apparently, and fouls called on Butterworth. So the Eagles get the ball back. Monticello again pressing. Terrell has it, couldn't keep it in. Monticello gets it back. So the pressure working so far for Monticello. Midland unable to get out of their own end of the court the last two possessions. Stahlberg. Butterworth. Now here's McQuillan for a three-point try. Oh, that rolls in and out. She gets it back. Stahlberg might have got a hand on that rebound to bat it back out to her. Rohr, McQuillan, Schneider, Stahlberg. Corner for Rohr, tries a three, and it's good. Katie Rohr now with 5 points. Monticello takes a 9-3 lead. Here come the Eagles. McQuillan comes up behind Terrell and steals the ball. Panthers hustle it back down the other way. McQuillan, quick stop. Rohr tries a three-pointer from out there now, and that one's no good. Stahlberg tries to save it in, but it goes into the hands of Jaden Gatz for Midland. Scramble for it, fight for it, and a jump ball is called. Midland is favored by the possession arrow, so the Eagles will pass it in. Kind of a wild sequence of events there. This is Gatz. Puts up a short shot. It's no good, and Schneider's there for the rebound. Panthers bring it up. Schneider gets it over to McQuillan. Midway through this first quarter. All the way across. Rohr is wide open again for a three, and it's good. Katie Rohr with 8 points already in this first quarter. Pass goes too far. Out of bounds to Monticello. Stahlberg let it go rather than try to reach for it and risk knocking it out of bounds. McQuillan has the ball. Now Sammy McElmeal, number 10, is in the game. And Rohr has it. She tries another three and makes it. Katie Rohr tearing it up here. She's got 11 points, including 3 three-pointers. Here's a long drive, and Stahlberg might have got a hand on that one for a block. And Schneider comes down with the loose ball. 15-3, Monticello leading here. McQuillan gets it back to Rohr. They still give her some room out there. This is Stahlberg with a nice drive, but a block there. Might have been Gatz got her hand on that one, or possibly Hannah Fishwild. Reagan Schneider comes up with the ball and scores. So Schneider has 4 points now. And the Panthers come away with the ball again, and here's Schneider again. Monticello now leading 19-3. Number 22 had the ball there, who's in the game. Elizabeth Soper in the game for Midland. Has it right now. She tries a three-point shot. That's no good. Ball is loose. And that was Smith who had it briefly there for the Eagles, but now the Panthers come back with Katie Rohr. Rohr drives it in and is fouled. Foul is called on Olivia Smith. And 2 free throws upcoming for Katie Rohr. It's the first one to add to her impressive first quarter total. That's 12 right now. Maya Terrell back in the game here for Midland. Rohr sinks them both. 13 points for Katie Rohr in the first quarter. And she's going to get a rest here. Kinsey Schlarman is in the game, along with Marissa Cahill, number 14. Schlarman is number 10. 21-3 Monticello. 1 minute now to go in this first quarter. That is Soper. And now a foul being called. Soper got the pass over to Fishwild. And Hannah Fishwild goes to the free throw line for 2 shots here with 51.7 to go in the first quarter. So Fishwild does the job for the Eagles, makes both free throws. That ended a 19-0 scoring run for Monticello. Shot by Schlarman was no good. Soper brought it back the other way, now out of bounds, off Monticello. Actually, a foul call on Cahill there for Monticello. 33 seconds to go, first quarter, 21-5. That's Monticello with the lead. They are the bottom MHS on their scoreboard. Soper. Terrell puts up a shot. And good, nice shot there by Amaya Terrell. To make it a 21-7 game. And they're going to get Schneider for traveling here. 8.2 to go, first quarter. Terrell is double teamed, but gets the ball across to Soper. 1 second, Soper couldn't get a shot away. Good defense there by the Panthers to prevent that. And that ends our first quarter here, the JV girls game. And the score, Monticello 21, Midland 7. Big quarter there for Katie Rohr for the Panthers. She hit 3 3-pointers, a couple of free throws, and another basket. 13 total points for Katie Rohr just in the first quarter. So if she kept that up, she'd have 52 for the game. Not sure that's going to end up happening, but exciting period for her anyway. So Midland with the 7 points has had 3 different people score. Gracie Franzen hit a 3-pointer real early. Gave the Eagles an early 3-2 lead, but then Monticello went on a 19-0 run before Midland scored the last 4 points of the quarter. So Monticello leading by 14. Panthers are 13-3 on the season. Midland's 7-5. Out there for the Eagles are Gatz, Soper, Franzen, Terrell. And Anna Bartles is in for the first time, number 31. Panthers have Schlarman, Butterworth, McElmeal, McQuillan, and Cahill. Nice pass from McQuillan into McElmeal. And a foul being called against the Eagles. That is on Terrell. So 2 free throws upcoming here for Sammy McElmeal. First one is a little bit off. Terrell comes out of the game for Midland, replaced by number 14, Olivia Smith. Oh, McClellan went high to try to get that rebound, but Bartles came away with it for the Eagles. Midland brings it across with Soper. Slows down at the top of the key, gets it over to Franzen. Franzen, good defense there by Schlarman. Franzen tried a shot, no good. And Smith chased it along with Cahill. 2 number 14s going after it there in the corner. And it went out of bounds, apparently off Monticello. Eagles keep possession here. Bartles has it. Guarded by McQuillan. Franzen, now Soper tries a 3-pointer. That one's no good. McQuillan, the rebound, but getting it back was Bartles, and now a foul. So Anna Bartles, number 31, will get a couple free throws here. There's been no scoring yet here in the second quarter. That is still the case. Now Jade Martin, number 15, is in for Midland. Gracie Franzen comes out. Second free throw is good. And it's 21-8. Cahill tries to drive against Soper. Ball batted out of bounds. That was Martin with a nice defensive play for Midland, but Monticello keeps the ball. Cahill into McElmeal. Bounce pass try for Butterworth. She does come away with it. Now puts up a shot, no good. Rebound by Bartles. And out of bounds off Midland. So the Panthers get the ball back with 6:06 to go in the first half. Nice pass there. All alone was Keziah McQuillan off the pass from Cahill. And McQuillan has her first 2 points of the game. Panthers go up by 15. Gatz pass across and coming away with his Bartles puts up the shot, no good. Fight for it underneath. Gatz tried a shot. And that is Schlarman who gets the rebound, and McQuillan is alone all the way down court. Basket and a foul. 3-point try here. Or 3-point play attempt coming up here for Keziah McQuillan. The foul there was called on number 15, Jade Martin. For Midland, she comes out of the game. McQuillan trying to make a 3-point play, but can't. But Sammy McElmeal gets the rebound. Number 44, Carly Schaefer is in the game for Midland. McElmeal now McQuillan. And a shot, and the ball is stolen there by Smith, but Keziah McQuillan gets it back. Pass in for Butterworth. Gatz got a hand on that. So it's out of bounds off Midland. The Panthers keep it. Another substitution here for the Eagles. This is Emily Soper, number 25. She replaces Jaden Gatz. Kinsey Schlarman to pass it in. McElmeal has it. Back out to Cahill. Corner for Schlarman. Tries a three. Good. Kinsey Schlarman drains a three-pointer from the right corner. It's 28-8. That's Monticello with the lead. And there's one off the backboard for Emily Soper, just into the game, and she scores. 28-10. Butterworth tries a move and gets a foul call here against Bartles. So Butterworth with 2 free throws now. That's the 4th foul in Midland for the half. Monticello has 5. And Butters, as they call her, makes the first one. And the second. Panthers by 20. This is Schaefer with the ball. Gets it there to Bartles underneath. Trouble hanging on, a battle for it. And a traveling call against Midland. That gives the ball back to Monticello. Here comes McQuillan. She stops and now is being pressured, gets it into Butterworth. And she scores, Madison Butterworth. Nice turnaround jumper there. She has the last 4 points of this game. 32-10 right now for Monticello. Here's Bartles going to try and take it in by herself and does. Anna Bartles, left-handed layup. Brings Midland back within 20. Got a bunch of substitutions coming up here. The cliche for that is wholesale substitutions. But I never say that, so. Even though I just did. Nice pass from Cahill to Butterworth. Butterworth puts it in. And she's got 6 points in this quarter. Emily Soper tries one off a long pass, but can't get it to go. It's knocked to the floor, but no call. Cahill tries a layup the other way. McElmeal just inside the three-point line. No good. Cahill does save it in, but Elizabeth Soper comes up with the ball for Midland. Good defense here from McQuillan. They do get it across to Bartles. Battle for the ball, and now a foul. That goes against McQuillan. So let's get all these substitutions for you. Holy cow, there's 5 new Panthers and 4 new Eagles coming into the game. For Monticello, back in are Stahlberg, Schneider, and Rohr, along with Lauren Verhagen, number 4, and Mia Yeager, number 30. For Midland, you've got Terrell, Gatz, Franzen, Carly Schaefer stayed in the game, and Elizabeth Soper stayed in the game. Soper tries one from the left side, three-pointer, no good. And nice rebound there for Lauren Verhagen. Panthers bring it down under 3 minutes to go now in the second quarter, and the Panthers with a 22-point lead. Some quick passing around the perimeter. Katie Rohr pressured there by Terrell. And Terrell gets their hands on the ball, and jump ball is called. That'll bring the ball back to Midland with 2:17 to go in the half. Terrell has it to Gracie Franzen now. And there's a shot by Hannah Fishwild. No good. Ball out of bounds. Midland keeps it. Bounce pass goes off the leg of Bree Stahlberg. And out of bounds to Midland again. That ran a second off the clock. Yeager got her hand up trying for that steal of the pass, but Midland hangs on to it. Gatz has it, finds some room on the baseline. Katie Rohr with some good defense there, wouldn't let her by. It goes out of bounds, but off Monticello. Bounce pass in. I'm not sure if she bounced that ball on the baseline or what happened, but apparently that's what happened, says our camera person, Kim Carlson. Doing an outstanding job as usual. She set up all this equipment. I wouldn't know how to do it, so it's a good thing she does. Whistle and a foul. Looks like Franzen, number 30. That's the 5th foul in Midland. So Panthers will pass it in here. Stahlberg to Schneider. Katie Rohr. What a good matchup this is. Katie Rohr and Amaya Terrell of Midland. Terrell pressuring Rohr, but she gets it away to Verhagen, gets it back. Inside, and the shot by Yeager, no good. Ball loose and goes to Midland. Franzen into Terrell. Terrell guarded by Verhagen. Gracie Franzen now with the ball for the visiting Midland Eagles, who trail by 22. Franzen tries a shot off the backboard and in. First points of the game for Franzen. Actually, that's not true. She has 5 points. She hit a three-pointer early in the game. And now 34-14 is the score with 46.3. It's Monticello leading the lower MHS. Big pass, Rohr has it. Terrell was there, but couldn't quite get to it. Now Terrell comes away with it for the Eagles. Lofts a little pass up here to Smith. Now underneath, Jaden Gatz tries a layup. Can't get it to go, and Rohr gets the rebound. Panthers head the other way. Nice pass to Verhagen. Roar gets it back. Whistle and foul, pushing foul on Gracie Franzen of Midland. Her second, team sixth with 25.2 to go. Franzen comes out of the game, and so does Olivia Smith. Stahlberg, nice pass to Schneider. The assist to Stahlberg, the basket by Schneider, and the Panthers lead by 22. Terrell works it in here for the Eagles. Now this is Fishwild. And I think she's going to go to the line because that's the 7th foul. Mia Yeager called for the foul for the Panthers. 5.0 to go here in the first half. Hannah Fishwild to shoot 1 and 1. First one no good, and Stahlberg is there for the rebound. 3 seconds, 2. Here's Yeager to put it up. It's good. And they say she got the shot away in time, so a nice basket there for Mia Yeager. And the score at the end of the first half here is Monticello 38 and Midland 14. Halftime is 5 minutes long. And I'll be back with some scoring totals and second half action here from our junior varsity girls game. Monticello leading by 24. Back here at Monticello High School, halftime of the girls junior varsity game. This is our last game of the evening. We had another stream earlier of the freshman sophomore boys game. Monticello against Midland, which Monticello won 60-23. Here, the Monticello Panther girls lead Midland 38-14. I'm going to give you some scoring totals here for the first half. The Panthers have had 7 different girls score points in this game, led by Katie Rohr with 13. Those were all in the first quarter. Reagan Schneider with 8, Madison Butterworth 6, Keziah McQuillan 4, Kinsey Schlerman 3, Mia Yeager 2, Bree Stahlberg 2. And for the Eagles, Gracie Franzen leads away with 5, Anna Bartles has 3. And then 3 girls with 2 points apiece, Hannah Fishwild, Amaya Terrell, and Emily Soper. That's how it adds up here so far in the first half. The Panthers 13-3. They're coming off a win at Anamosa, a big one. 57-23 on Friday night, January 29th. Bella Mullen had 10 points in that game. The real significant thing about that game is that the Panthers hit 4 3-point baskets. And that was a season high. Well, now they've hit 4 3-pointers in this game so far. 3 of those by Katie Rohr. So they get 1 more. They'll have a new season high for 3-point baskets in a single game this season. Bree Stahlberg with a nice steal here for Monticello. Katie Rohr has it. Panthers with Rohr, Stahlberg, Butterworth, McQuillan, and Schneider. Here's Butterworth with a shot. No good. Rebound by Jaden Gatz. So it's Gatz, Terrell, Fishwild, Franzen, and Smith for the Midland Eagles. Eagles coached by Sarah Fishwild. Panthers coached by Chuck Welsh. Panthers have the ball here. Pass inside to Schneider. Shot no good, but a foul being called, I think, on Smith. That is correct. Olivia Smith draws that foul. That's her second, and that's the second team foul already for the Eagles. So Reagan Schneider, 2 free throws to start things off here for the Panthers. And she missed the first one. Second one, also no good. Butterworth over the top with the rebound. Puts up the shot after a couple of bounces. It goes in. Butterworth now has 8. Panthers open up a 26-point lead here. Amaya Terrell has the ball for Midland. Looking to set things up here and see if she can get the Eagles on the scoreboard here in the second half. Fishwild back to Terrell. Out to Gatz. You weave it around there. This is Soper with a shot, and good off the backboard. Nice shot there for Elizabeth Soper. Midland on the board here in the third quarter, trailing by 24. Panthers work it around and into Stahlberg. Shot no good, but a blocking foul against Midland. That will put Stahlberg to the line. Fishwild being called for that one, number 24. And we're going to have a bunch of substitutions here for Monticello. And a timeout has been called here by the Eagles. 40-16 Panthers. As we mentioned earlier, the lower MHS is Monticello. The upper one is Midland. So if you're confused by that, you don't need to be Monticello with that 40-16 lead. So that game at Anamosa on Friday, there were, just counting here, there were 10 different girls who scored points in that game. Kristen Rohr had a couple of 3-pointers and finished with 7. I mentioned earlier Bella Mullen with 10. Keziah McQuillan 6, Reagan Schneider 6. Sammy McElmeal made a 3-pointer and finished with 5 points against Anamosa Friday. Stahlberg at the line. This is the first of 2 free throws. Second one, no good. Gets her own rebound, though, and the Panthers get another shot at it. This is Trinity Etzels who is in the game. Number 20, and her shot is no good. Midland comes down with it. Stahlberg steals that pass. Finds Mia Yeager. Mentioned there were going to be all those substitutions. I didn't talk about them. Stahlberg in and one. So Stahlberg now has 4 points, and we'll try to add to that total. Anna Bartles is into the game for Midland, and Jaden Gatz heads to the bench. Stahlberg free throw, and this one is good. She now has 5. Comes out of the game to be replaced by Bella Mullen, number 50. So for the Panthers, you've got Verhagen, number 4, Cahill, number 14, Etzel, number 20, Yeager, number 30, and Mullen, number 50. And we're caught up on substitutions, at least for Monticello. Terrell with the ball here, comes off the screen and tries a long shot, no good. Battle underneath. Jump ball is called, and that goes to Monticello. Panthers leading here, 43-16. Cahill finds Yeager close to the basket. Shot is no good. Rebound by Bartles for Midland. Up to Terrell. Verhagen went for the steal there, couldn't quite get it. Terrell drives, gets it over to Elizabeth Soper. She drives in, tries the left-handed shot off the backboard, no good. Saved nicely there. I guess that stayed in bounds, and the Panthers come away with it. Mia Yeager, nice job there close to the baseline. Here's Lauren Verhagen with a shot. No good. Bartles with another rebound for Midland. And now Terrell trying to drive all the way. Shot no good, and a foul. That's on Verhagen, and that puts Samaya Terrell at the free throw line. 3:51 to go here in this third quarter. Terrell swishes the first one. Coming back in now is Jade Martin, replacing Elizabeth Soper for the Midland Eagles. Terrell's second free throw also good. And Midland adds a couple points here to trail by 25. Cahill now, this is Etzel. Ella Mullen, number 50, drives in against Bartles. Yeager keeps it, gets it back to Mullen. Pass out to Cahill. She keeps it in play, and now Yeager with a nice move there, gets a shot away. Ball in with the offensive rebound, rolls it in. Bella Mullen is on the board with 2 points in this game, and the Panthers lead 45-18. Terrell with a nice move. It's almost a Euro step there. She went right then left and put up a left-handed layup for the basket there for Midland. Maya Terrell now with 4 points. Out of bounds, stays to Monticello. Cahill needs to get it in. It's batted around. Who's going to come up with it? Etzel went for it. Verhagen. Smith came away with Midland, got it to Terrell. She's going to try that same move. This one's no good. Yeager got the rebound and was fouled. So Bartles called for the foul there, her second. 5 on Midland now in the half. Cahill gets the ball over to Mia Yeager, and now Bella Mullen. Trinity Etzel now with it. Pass inside to Yeager, shot no good. And we got 3 girls battling for the ball. We call it jump, and the possession arrow favors Midland. Coming into the game now for the Eagles are Carly Schaefer, number 44, and 25, I believe. Yeah, that's right. Emily Soper in the game for Midland. Martin found some room there. Draws a foul. Now some more substitutions for Monticello as Schlarman and McElmeal come in. Verhagen and Yeager coming out of the game. That foul was against Verhagen. That is her second. Schaefer lofts a pass here to Bartles, and now another foul. This one is on Sammy McElmeal. Team's racking up some fouls here in this third quarter. Schlarman with a nice defensive play to deflect the inbounds pass. Eagles keep it. Bartles to pass it in. Under 2 minutes to go now, third quarter. Smith now gets it back out to Martin. And now Emily Soper. Martin again, and Trinity Etzel with the steal. She slows it down and gets it over to Cahill. Cahill has an open shot. No good. McElmeal goes for the rebound. Etzel ends up with it, but she might have hopped on that foot, and traveling call against the Panthers gives the ball back to Midland. 45 for Monticello, 20 for Midland. Late third quarter. This is Schaefer. Hits room at the free throw line, lofts a pass in, and the shot is no good, but a foul. Bartles will go to the line for the Eagles. So 2 free throws here for Anna Bartles. First one is good. Second one bounces around but falls through. Bartles with 5 points for Midland. 45 for Monticello, 22 for Midland. Mullen out by the top of the key, gets the pass over to McElmeal. Over to Etzel. Nice pass to Cahill underneath. Guarded closely there, tries to get a shot up, but a traveling call is made. And Midland will take it the other way. Etzel went for the steal, though couldn't quite reach it. Ball loose. Out of bounds off Monticello. Now into the game for Midland is number 11, Alexis Jellison. She replaces Olivia Smith. Bounce pass, jump ball. That's going to give it back to Monticello. Nice work by the defenders there to go after that inbounds pass. Marissa Cahill lofts a pass a little too far, but Etzel comes up with it. She tries to get it back to Cahill. The ball rolls around, and now Schlarman picks it up. Panthers will try to set it up over again. 20 seconds now to go in this third quarter. Etzel looking, dribbles, runs into traffic, and goes out of bounds. The ball goes out of bounds and goes back to Midland with 10.5 to go. Let's see if the Eagles can put up a last shot here this third quarter. And that one's off the backboard and no good for Emily Soper. A jump ball with 0.3. And that's almost unfortunate for Midland to get that, because then the possession arrow will switch back to Monticello to start the fourth quarter. Inbounds pass goes off Bartles, and that 0.3 of a second runs off as the third quarter comes to an end. So Monticello, actually Midland outscored Monticello in that second quarter by a score of 8-7. But the Panthers with a 23-point lead. Monticello 45, Midland 22. So we thank you for joining our live stream here. Earlier we had the freshman-sophomore game of Monticello against Midland. Won by the Monticello Panthers 60-23. And this is our JV girls game last game of this evening, but we welcome all the viewers from Monticello, relatives of the kids who play for the Monticello Panthers who don't get a chance to necessarily see these kids play very often. And same for the folks down in Wyoming area watching their Midland players. I want to mention that coming up on Friday night, the pros are coming back. Jeff Carlson, Chase Sternhagen, they will be bringing you the action when Monticello's varsity teams play Cascade right here. Underway in the fourth quarter, but a double dribble call against Midland. That gives it back to the Panthers here, lead by 23. Here's a steal for Anna Bartles. She goes in all alone and makes the layup. Nice play by Anna Bartles for Midland. Bartles now with 7. Battle for loose ball, rolls out of bounds. Monticello keeps it. And let's see, we've got Schneider, Butterworth, Stahlberg, McQuillan, and Rohr. Offensive rebound, couple shots won't go, but that one does for Reagan Schneider. Schneider now into double figures. She's got 10 points. Panthers lead 47-24. It's Monticello, the lower MHS on our screen scoreboard here. Stahlberg rebounds a shot by Schaefer. And Rohr brings it down. For Midland. Jade Martin is in the game. Emily Soper. Here's Stahlberg with the basket. Bree Stahlberg now has 7 points. Carly Schaefer is in there along with Bartles. And Jellison, number 11. Jellison gets the ball right now for Midland. Her pass is tipped and stolen here by McQuillan. She comes in 2-on-1 with Rohr. McQuillan takes it herself. No good, but a foul called. So Midland's going to take a timeout here before McQuillan goes to the free throw line. And with 5:19 to go in this fourth quarter, that's Monticello on the bottom there of the scoreboard, leading 49-24 over Midland. Mentioned Monticello's win over Anamosa on Friday. Then before that, the day before that, they were down at West Liberty on Thursday night and defeated the West Liberty Comets by a score of 39-23. The key there was the third quarter. The third quarter for the Panthers where they outscored West Liberty 13-1 to kind of break the game open, and they end up going off to win by 16. Reagan Schneider had 10 in that one. Madison Butterworth 8. Katie Rohr 6. Lauren Verhagen 5. Keziah McQuillan 4 points. She also had 6 steals. Marissa Cahill in that game, 6 steals and 4 rebounds. McElmeal with 3, Schlarman 2, Trinity Etzel 1 point in that game against West Liberty on Thursday of last week. Here's McQuillan. Back to live action here. She's trying 2 free throws. First one no good. Trying to get Monticello to that 50 total. Can't quite do it. And a rebound by Bartles. Here come the Eagles, but ball dribbled out of bounds, and Monticello gets it back. Katie Rohr has it here for the Panthers. She leads all scorers with 13 points. Gets a nice pass into Butterworth. Shot no good. Rebound. And that was Emily Soper who came away with that rebound. Did a nice job fighting off a couple defenders to allow Midland to keep possession. So this is Jade Martin. Now gets it over to Jellison, and now Bartles. Schaefer. And here's a try from Martin. Off the mark and out of bounds to Monticello. 4:31 to go in this JV girls game. Panthers have pretty much been in control since a 19-0 run in the first quarter. And that ball rolled for a long time with nobody getting to it, but it rolls out of bounds to Midland. And now we've got the entire lineup being changed here for Monticello. Yeager, Mullen, Schlarman, Macamil, Cahill all back in for the Panthers. Jellison pass is batted by Yeager, and she gets it. Steal for Yeager, tried to go in for the layup, but was fouled. And that foul is being called on Carly Schaefer, putting Yeager at the line, as that was the foul that got Monticello to the bonus, the 7th team foul against Midland. So she'll shoot a 1-and-1 here. First one no good, rebound to Schaefer. Eagles bring it back the other way, trailing by 25. That's Monticello on the bottom there with 49, leading over Midland, who has 25 or 24. Mullen got a hand on that pass, and it went out of bounds. Midland keeps it. Schaefer to pass it in. Finds Bartles right underneath the basket, puts it up, no good, but the Eagles get the rebound. That was Emily Soper. Schaefer, and then back out to Martin. Jade Martin, number 15. To Jellison. Now a shot from about the free throw line is no good for Bartles. And a jump ball being called. Midland will keep the ball. We're midway through this fourth quarter. So we play 7-minute quarters here in JV. Bartles dribbled it off her leg or someone else's, and the Panthers come up with the ball. Schlarman got it to Cahill. Shot by Cahill was no good. Now Schaefer gets a rebound and a foul called on Monticello. And let's see, who's that called on? Called on Cahill, number 14. That's her second. So Martin has it, lofts a pass in, and a shot here by, I was going to say Soper. It was Soper, Emily Soper, but it's no good. Ball out of bounds off Monticello. Bartles has it. Jellison, now Schaefer. Bartles, or Emily Soper, now Bartles. Soper tries a shot. That one's in. Emily Soper scores for the Eagles. She now has 4 points. Pass just a little too high for Bella Mullen, and out of bounds to Midland. 2:37 left in a 23-point game with Monticello leading. Martin brings it up for the visiting Eagles. Finds some room. And one of the Panthers got a hand on it, knocked it away. Midland keeps it. Schaefer to pass it in. Just enough room on the baseline for Martin, but she can't get the shot to go. Bella Mullen with the rebound. Holds it until jump ball is called. Trinity Etzel is now back into the game for the Panthers, number 20, replacing Marissa Cahill. Monticello gets the ball on the possession arrow. Here come the Panthers. Schlarman bounces it to McElmeal, number 10. Here's a steal now for Bartles. Bartles has had a nice game for the Eagles, and she scores on that one. Now has 9 points. And she would be the leading scorer for Midland. I believe she came off the bench in this game. Yeager has it. Etzel's all alone underneath. Shot no good. Rebound. Midland gets it. That was Martin with the rebound. Now here comes Emily Soper off the backboard. No good. Yeager now all alone down here is Bella Mullen. She goes in. Oh, and Emily Soper came from behind and tried for the block. She's called for the foul. That was a great hustle play there for Soper, number 25 for Midland. But the foul went against her there, and Bella Mullen makes the first free throw. Second one, good as well. Nice job at the line there for Mullen, who has 4 points. And it's 51-28. That's Monticello with the lead. Minute and a half to go. Verhagen went for the steal there against Schaefer, but Schaefer came away with it. Here's Martin trying to drive, and the Panthers come up with it. Schlarman guarded closely by Martin. Passes to Verhagen, batted out of bounds by Bartles. Verhagen to pass it in. Looking. Got it into McElmeal. That was close to the 5-second rule. And Etzel goes in, tries to score, but she's called for traveling. 1:04 to go before we wrap this one up. Monticello is leading 51-28 over Midland. And Martin brings the ball in for those Eagles. Emily Soper comes across, and Schaefer comes away with it. Bounce pass just out of reach for Bartles. Emily Soper tried to save that one and couldn't do it. 44.6 to go in the Panthers. We'll try again going the other way. This is McElmeal with it, 35 seconds. Pass to Mullen. Now Kinsey Schlarman, number 12. Back out to Verhagen. Soper got a hand on that, but Panthers keep it. Etzel for 3. That one's no good. That's Jellison battling with McElmeal for the ball. Jellison comes away with it. Here come the Eagles with 12 seconds left. Soper puts up a shot. No good. Offensive rebound. That one's no good. Mullen has it. 4 seconds left. Etzel tries to get it down court. And time expires. So a lot of excitement those last couple of minutes as the team's trying to add to their point totals here before this one ended. That wraps it up. That's Monticello with 51, Midland with 28. Junior varsity girls here. Panthers improved now to 14-3 on the season. Midland slips to 7-6. Just a couple of scoring totals real quick, and ended up being pretty balanced for Monticello. Katie Rohr with 13, Reagan Schneider 10, Madison Butterworth 8, and Bree Stahlberg 7. For Midland, it was Anna Bartles leading the way with 9 points, and Gracie Franzen 5. Amaya Terrell and Emily Soper with 4 apiece, Hannah Fishwell with 2. That's going to do it for us here. Thanks for joining our live stream. My name is Pete Temple. Hope to see you again, do this again down the road. Friday night, you're going to have 4 basketball games, 2 of them done by Todd Lambert and Connor Lambert. The 2 JV games, and then the 2 varsity games will be done by Jeff Carlson and Chase Sternhagen. That's Friday night when Panthers face their rivals, the Cascade Cougars. So we're all done here for tonight. Once again, the final score, Monticello 51, Midland 28. Have a good night.